좀 꺼주시겠습니까?
Okay, good afternoon. It is our honor to be invited here and to have a talk to you. So I'm Ryohei Nakatsu, and another presenter is Naoko Tosa. We are from Kyoto University, Japan. The title of our presentation is Genesis, New Media Art Created as a Visualization of Fluid Dynamics. And I will give you a very, very short, brief talk explaining the background and the concept of this new media art. And then after that, main creator, Naoko Tosa, will give you more detailed explanation and will show you the video. The next. Okay, so we are working in the area of media art. As you know, media art is an interdisciplinary area between art and technology. And she has been working as a main artist, main creator, and my role is to support her basically a technological part of creation process. And we have been trying to create new media art, new type of media artworks, and we have been focusing creating new media artworks using high technology, such as a high-speed camera and other things. And one of the examples of artworks we have created is called Sound of Ikebana. So these two photos show several examples of the created artworks. So this is not computer graphics. This is a real physical phenomenon. So what is happening is that the paints, various kind of paints with various kind of colors, are vibrated by sound and jumping up and jump up in air and creating this kind of very beautiful and in one sense very mysterious forms. And this actually happens in a very, very short time. So it could be captured only by using a high-speed camera, and then we can watch what is actually happening. Now this time, we have challenged a new type of media art by visualizing fluid dynamics. That is what we want to talk to you today. So probably you know what is fluid dynamics. That is a science that deals with the fluid motion. And by visualizing fluid dynamics, probably you know that various fluid motions can be created depending on various conditions. So I will show you one example. This is the fluid. Probably it should be a water or air or something like that. And if there are some obstacles in the pathway of the fluid, this kind of very beautiful forms are created. So this, not yet. In this case, the flow is very stable. So this is called laminar flow. But if the condition changes, the flow becomes unstable. So the left photo shows the different type of the it's called a turbulence. And in this case, various kind of vortex occurs. So this is also beautiful. Like you think that these photos look beautiful. And there is another phenomenon called the magnetic fluid. Probably also you are very familiar with this photo. So this is also very beautiful. It looks very beautiful. You can understand. But the problem is that we do not call these artworks. Of course, there are several artists who are trying to make their own artworks using this fluid dynamics, but still it's a very difficult work. So what is the border between physical phenomenon and artworks? In the case of physical phenomenon, I think what is happening, the phenomenon itself is fully controlled by physical law. But in the case of artworks, at least intention of artists should be included. That is the most important thing in the case of art creation. That is one thing. And at the same time, sometimes unexpectedness that could be created by unstable physical phenomenon is very welcome. To include in artworks, in the creation process of artworks, some unexpectedness is very, very useful. The next one. If we put this into extreme, so what would happen? So this is one example, action painting. Probably you are very familiar with this. This is Jackson Pollock's drawing. In this case, the artist slows or drop paints instead of drawing. So this kind of artwork is created. So this is called artwork, but some of you don't think this is beautiful. So I think we think that there should be somewhere in between these two types of phenomenon or process, a kind of actual beautiful artworks based on fluid dynamics should exist. That is what we are trying to create. So for the actual art creation process utilizing fluid dynamics, this time we have included 3 types of new trial. One is injection of color paints into fluid. Second one is usage of dry ice as obstacles in fluid pathway. And the third one is usage of air gun to generate explosive effect. The first one, so this is what is happening is that after paints with several colors are injected into water. The next one. So this one, this is dry ice, dry ice bubbles. Various forms of dry ice bubbles are created if we put dry ice into water. So this bubble, that in this case, interesting is that these bubbles move themselves and also change their forms. So these work as obstacles in fluid pathway. And third one is the usage of air gun. So if we shoot air gun, shoot bullet of air gun into water, this kind of bubble. It's a kind of ball, nothing inside, occurs, and then it crashes itself very soon. Then it creates very subsiding effect or explosive effect. Okay, after this, utilizing this kind of phenomena, what kind of artwork has been created by Professor Naoko Tosa?
Okay. So, this is this artwork showed just 1 month before, next Olympic in Tokyo 2020. This is a pre-event of the Tokyo 2020 organized by Ministry of Education at a conference. We provide to the opening images with Kyoto Symphony Orchestra and Japanese flute. It's called shakuhachi player. 아, 소리 지금 소리アップしたら And also I collaborate Ikebana master in Kyoto called Mishoryu Sasaoka. He showed Ikebana within the water. And the theme is Japanese color. This kind of color is Japanese, typical Japanese painting color, only using. This is called sound of Ikebana. Sound vibration make a Ikebana style for phenomena. And also, left one is real Ikebana, dropping to the nitrogen. Nitrogen is minus 200 degree. At the same time, shot by air gun and broke on the flowers. And also, it is shot by high-speed camera, 2000 per frame second. And this movie also explain about Japanese 4 seasons. And right now, this is autumn. autumn color and autumn flowers. And Professor Nakatsu told about this is shooting air gun on the water. It's making a kind of waterfall like effective. In fact, this is not water. This is a jelly like a liquid water. And then at the same time dropping Japanese painting material. Okay, that's all.